Hello everyone, my name's Hagen. Welcome back to Precast Chalk Talk. I'm standing in the middle of what was a farm field and has been excavated for a new project, a new warehouse project that has some of our insulated precast panels. So as I turn around here and I walk behind me, you're going to see the building start to come into focus here a little bit. You can start to see the steel structure. We're going to be putting our wall panels, which are load bearing, meaning the roof will be supported by the walls. And as we continue to turn, you're going to start to see our panels and that big, beautiful crane that's lifting our panels come into place. So today, we're going to talk to our crew about the operation that they do and the work they do to set these panels. Let's go check it out. So before we start to show you how the panel is hooked up on the flatbed trailer that it comes to on the job site from our yard, from our manufacturing plant, I want you to get a feel for the scope and the size of these panels. They're probably 35, 45 feet tall, weighing somewhere around 50,000 pounds, 12 feet wide, and you can see how they're supported by these braces on the interior of the building. I'm kneeling here on top of this wall panel with Brad. Hey Brad, how are you, man?
Good, how you doing, sir?
Good, nice to see you.
Good to see you.
So Brad's our project manager on this project. How long have you been with Mid-States now, Brad?
5 years.
5 years.
5 glorious years.
All right. So Brad is responsible for what? Let our audience and our customers know kind of how you operate, what goes on in a day.
We basically plan the job. The foreman take it over once it's in progress, but order the cranes, make sure the crews have everything they need to be successful, sequence the job, make sure all the supplies are here, all the equipment.
Talk to the customers.
Talk to the customers, attend job meetings, make sure that we're putting our best foot forward.
So I've got Austin here. Hey Austin, how are you, man?
Good, how are you?
All right, how many years now with Mid-States? Or months?
4 months.
4 months, all right. So we're working with telling our customers today about how we're putting up these wall panels. How does it start on the panel itself? What do we do?
We can't use the holes that are already drilled, so we're pre-drilling holes now.
Okay.
And then we're moving and extending the footers out a little bit to get this playroom, so when we set them, we can move them back and forth.
Okay, so this is a brace, right?
B12.
This is a B12 brace. There's a foot on this, and you're going to attach the brace
Right there.
to the panel itself.
Yep.
Okay, gotcha. Go for it. All right, so the important part of the brace, well, we have Austin putting this on. He's going to screw in a, what do we call that, Brad?
That's a 5.5 inch Hilti KHEZ bolt.
All right. So that's super critical because when we tip these panels up, we need something to hold the panel in place while the building's going together. So what's going on behind us now? What's happening here?
So here you'll see the guys hooking up the top Burke lifters, which go into the top of the panel, which eventually, that'll be the only thing holding this panel up are those 4 lifters.
All right, so you can see they're pulling the trailer out. They've lifted it flat. The top of the panel has yet to be, slide over this way. The top of the panel is now just starting to engage. You can see what's going on. We're at the top of the panel. Those Burke lifters up on top, they got the braces hooked on. The lifters that lifted it off of the flatbed trailer, that thing just easy, nice and easy, swings right underneath, and now it's vertical. So the top of the panel is now being fully lifted.
So now he's gonna set it down on the ground, vertically. The guys will let go of the braces, and you'll see Adam up in the lift. He's gonna undo the dog bone lifters from the face.
You can see one of our welding contractors working at the very bottom to do the welding of the wall panel to the footing. He's then welding that to a cast-in plate into the wall panel. That will be the eventual connection detail. And at the very top, in the Zoom truck lift, you're seeing also another operator doing some welding to connect it panel to panel. We're just super grateful for all the opportunities we have to put these projects together. And I mean, this thing's gonna go up in what?
12 days.
12 days.
456 panels.
Shazam, all of a sudden, we're not on the job site anymore. That's because this is a two-part series, and wanted just to give you a heads up to stay tuned for the second half of our wall panel installation program. We're gonna talk with our crews about the work they do to finish the panels, and tidy up the building before we head home. So stay tuned until next time. Thanks for joining in and checking us out.